Scientists combined alien DNA with human cells, trying to create a completely new life form. But just as the syringe was injected into the cells, the equipment suddenly malfunctioned. Unable to see the internal changes, the researchers immediately replaced the broken camera. To their surprise, when the monitor came back online, they found the cells had started to mutate. The doctor immediately realized the severity of the situation and urgently instructed the two researchers to seal the chamber. But one of them accidentally dropped a screw. They hurried to squat down and find the screw, but the grid was welded shut and they couldn't move it. At this point, the cells had grown abnormally large. One researcher tried to leave the lab, but was decisively stopped by George because what was inside could potentially contaminate the entire base. As the group argued, the cell completed its evolution and tried to break through the glass to escape. The researcher quickly moved to hold the chamber door, but cracks soon appeared in the glass. George immediately ordered to press the disinfection button, but it had no effect. In order to control the situation, he had no choice but to initiate emergency procedures, and flames quickly spread, turning everything in the lab to ashes. But where did this terrifying alien DNA come from? It turns out that in 1974, in an effort to explore life beyond Earth, scientists sent a message to space via radio, containing Earth's location and human DNA. In 1993, they finally received a reply from the aliens, and from then on, George began his experiments. Although they had experienced a previous failure, he did not give up. After hundreds of experiments, they finally made a breakthrough. One egg cell named Cell successfully fused with the alien DNA. But what they didn't expect was the subject's growth rate was beyond imagination. In less than a month after birth, it grew to the appearance of a 12-year-old girl. What was worse, her body seemed to be undergoing some unknown changes. This deeply worried the leaders of the base. So for safety reasons, they decided to immediately terminate the experiment and destroy the subject's cell. As white toxic gas slowly filled the lab, Cell began to feel unwell. However, just when everyone thought it was over, Cell, with her powerful alien genes, actually broke through the tempered glass and escaped. The toxic gas instantly spread, and the researchers inside were unfortunately affected. But Cell took the opportunity to escape the lab. Soon, George received a message from Cell, but when they arrived at the scene, they only found the dead crew members and the broken cocoon. Clearly, Cell had evolved into an adult again. Since they had no idea what she looked like now, George and his team were unable to capture her. Unless Cell committed another crime, they would have no way of finding her.